Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be cash stuffing $583. Let's get it done. Guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Vidi. And in this channel, we do cash stuffing videos, budget with me videos, and a monthly reset. So if you're interested in any of those types of videos, I really hope you consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you'll be notified of when those videos are coming. Today we are doing a cash stuffing video. Like I said, $583 are gonna go into my envelope. I have my cash planning sheet over here. So I'll be looking at that to make sure I am stuffing the correct amount into each envelope. We're gonna go ahead and get started with my wallet. Just like last week, I already stuffed Dine Out and we already went grocery shopping. So we're gonna skip those two envelopes. So Dine Out gets skipped. Gas is getting $40 this week. And it has in here, we have $20 left over from last week. And I'm just gonna keep it here just in case. You guys, I spent so much money on gas. I just, I wanna make sure I have gas to get to work every single week. So we're gonna do that in two tens, the $40 in two tens and a 20. So gas now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and $60. So $60 in my gas envelope makes me feel good. My car gets filled up with 30, so that's at least two full tanks. Groceries, like I said, is getting skipped because I already went grocery shopping. Household is getting a 10 and it has a 10 left over from last week. Again, I'm going to roll over this money for next week. So household now has 20. Here we go. Coffee is getting a 10 for those Friday morning coffees. Who else treats themselves to coffees on Friday morning? Like my drive to work on Friday is so much enjoyable when I have a coffee. Also at Starbucks, they have this strawberry cold foam matcha. It is so good, you guys. Not the best calorie wise, but definitely delicious. Anyway, spend is getting $10. And buffer is getting $5, but it still has the $5 left over from last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just gonna keep these here and leave the $5 that were supposed to be for this week. I'm gonna leave them in my cash tray so I can stuff some of my savings challenges later on in the video. So that is it for my wallet, you guys. Now let's move on to my high priority binder. This is my high priority binder. It is a Moterm binder. I will have it linked down below if you are interested in a similar binder. It is beautiful. I love it. The leather, it is soft. It is amazing. So our first category is birthdays, and birthdays is getting a 5. So birthdays now has $20. Next is Bucky, and Bucky is getting $5. So Bucky now has $50, $55, $60, $65. Business expenses is getting a 5. Business expenses has 10 plus a 5, 15. Car expenses is getting a 10. Had to make sure I was getting the right amount. So car expenses now has $20, $30, $40, $50. Carly, my daughter, is getting $5. And Carly has $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30. Dental is getting $5 as well. So dental has $105, $10, $15, $115. Family Fun is getting a 5. So 15. So it now has 15. Sorry, I've like dozed off. Haircuts is getting a 5. And Haircuts now has $15. Household is getting the rest of the 15. I usually give Household 25. I keep 10 in my wallet and 15 in this envelope. The reason I do that is because I will go ham and spend all of the money in my wallet. And if I keep an envelope here, it'll guarantee that I'm saving some of it. So that's why I break this envelope into 2. So Household now has 10, 20, 25, 30. And you know, when you run out of detergent, laundry detergent, for example, that same week you will run out of toilet paper, you will run out of shampoo, you will run out of body soap, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to spend all this money on all these things. So Household is a very important envelope. Medical is getting a 5. So Medical now has 10. Squeezy, my son, is getting a 5. So he has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Vision is getting a 5 as well. So 5. Now it has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Did I say school expenses? Is that envelope even here? Where's my school expenses envelope? Dun dun dun. I think I took it out when I went back to school shopping and I haven't put it back. Just a minute. Okay, so yeah, I took it out when I went back to school shopping and I never put it back in its place. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here it is. It's so dirty. Ugh, it was like flying around in my purse. Let me clean it out. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. So school expenses is getting a 10. Right? Yes, school expenses is getting a 10. Here we go. And then we already did my son and Vision, I think. All right, so that is it for my high priority binder. I'm glad I noticed that. If not, we would have had $10 left over. Next is my low priority binder. And my low priority binder has a bunch of envelopes that I rarely stuff because they are low priority. But, you know. Beauty is getting a 5. So Beauty has a 10 plus 5. Now it has 15. Black Friday is getting skipped. I think it is all getting skipped until my birthday. So here they are. Here's my birthday envelope. And I have a little tracker. Each cake is $5 and my birthday is getting $5. So we get to color in a cake. $5. And my birthday now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. All right. We're doing good on the birthday. My birthday is December 2nd, so it's coming up here soon. Carly is getting a 5 for her birthday. And also we get to color in a cake. So 1 cake for $5. And here we go. So she has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. $25 for her birthday. Carlitos, my son, is also getting $5 for his birthday. So we color in another cake. And $5. So he has 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. And that is it for my low priority binder. Okay, next is my 1K monthly savings challenge, and we're gonna play a little bit of catch up here because I did not finish my challenges in August. So we're gonna go back to the August monthly savings challenge and try to catch up. So I am going to save the 26 and the 15, which equals $41. So let's go ahead and check mark those two. 15 and 36. So we're gonna do 2 20s and a 1. So August should already have $30 in here. So August now has 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 71, and I'm supposed to be saving a total of $88. So I still need $17 for August to completely catch up. So that's August, and then as we catch up, we'll continue September and so forward. So that is it for my 1K monthly savings challenge. Next is my holiday binder. And this, I think, is my fun binder. It's cute. New Year's is fully funded. Valentine's Day is getting $2. Oops. And we get to color in one bubble because each bubble is $2 for Valentine's Day. So 1 and 2. And Valentine's Day now has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and $22. $22 for Valentine's Day. And the reason I started to save for each holiday is because at school, the kids always need something for each holiday. Like for Valentine's Day, their little Valentine's Day cards and the candy, and Easter, sometimes they'll do an Easter egg hunt. And I started to realize that we need to start saving for this money. I can't just come up with the money as it comes. So that's why I started this binder. And it also helps for our own celebrations, you know, like Easter. I like to buy the kids a new outfit for Easter. So that's why this is $250. And it'll still give me budget for them to get a new outfit and for them to have fun at school. So that is how this binder came to be. So I always say when you start cash stuffing, just kind of start small. And as you continue to cash stuff, you'll start realizing what you need to save for, and then start adding envelopes little by little so that you're not overwhelmed in the beginning and you're able to keep up with it and you don't get discouraged. So this is one of those things that just ended up I ended up realizing that we needed to save for these things, and now I do. So just keep that in mind whenever you start cash stuffing. So Easter has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $40. Mother's Day is getting a 5. Wait. So it's gonna get 2 bubbles and a half colored in because each bubble is $2. So 2, 4, and 5. So $5 for Mother's Day. So Mother's Day now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. $28 for Mother's Day. Father's Day is also getting $5 and 1 bubble colored in. So 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 for Father's Day. I don't know what happened here. I got a little bit of red on my envelopes. Oh well. 4th of July. 4th of July is also getting $5. And I finally reset the 4th of July tracker in our last video. So color in a bubble. Each bubble is going to be $5. And I should have a total of $250 by the end. And did I run out of $5? Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a 5 here and get a 10, and that should still be 15. So that is 4th of July. And then Halloween. Halloween is getting a 10. Halloween is approaching, so we get to color in. So if it's 5 bubbles. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So Halloween gets a 10. And Halloween now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. $50. Is that right? Yeah, it is right. All right. So that is Halloween. Now we have it was supposed to be 10 for Thanksgiving, or 5. No, it's 5 for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna do 5 for Thanksgiving, and we get to color in a bubble and a half. No, 2 bubbles and a half. So 1, 2 and a half. And Thanksgiving now has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $46. Christmas is getting a 40 this week, right? Yeah, 40. So we get to color in 2 bubbles for Christmas. 1 and 2. No, 4 bubbles. 3 and 4. I think I'm losing steam, you guys. I'm making mistakes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have $100 in my overflow binder. And then in cash, well, in this envelope, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, and 150. So that's $250 for Christmas. We are doing so good for Christmas. I'm so excited. And that is it for my holiday binder. And our last binder is our savings challenge binder. This is where I keep all my savings challenges. And we are going to start, as always, with my Dice Fortune envelope. And this one, we are gonna need our little dice. And this one, you have to roll the dice twice and cross-reference the numbers. And depending on what icon you land on, that's how much you save. So let's go ahead and roll the dice. We have a 2 and a 1, which is the little piggy. I think we got a piggy last time too. So 1, 2, and 3. So Dice Fortune now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 for Dice Fortune. And Dice Fortune, I reset it every month. So at the end of this month, I will move the money that I saved in Dice Fortune over to another envelope that is in my high priority. So at the end of September, this money will probably go to our Halloween envelope, because that is probably where we need this money at that time. So that's what I do every month. I just reset it. Reset it? No, it's a set it and forget it. Only older millennials will get that. Anyway, roll the dice is another savings challenge that I have. This is very simple. Roll the dice. Whatever number you land on, that's what you save. So we got a 1. Last time I did the same thing, I forgot to check mark. So let's not forget this time. And then, come on, give me a 4. A 6. All right, a 1 and a 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. That's exactly how much money we had left. So now Dice Fortune has 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. $75 in dice. Roll the dice. That is amazing. I don't know when I'm going to stop playing this game. I don't know if I'm going to complete it. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. As soon as I complete one row, I'm going to restart the savings challenge because this one's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to complete. So I think as soon as I finish one row, I'll just restart. All right, so that is it for Dice Fortune. I don't have money to do any of my other savings challenge. I have my $1 savings challenge. Again, no money for it. And then my monthly savings challenge. This one seems to be a very popular savings challenge in my Etsy shop, which is basically from January to December, and you save the amount 4 times. So for May, since May is the 5th month, you save $5 4 times. In July, $6 4 times, and so on and so forth until you get to December, where you save $12 each week. Approximately each week. But yeah, I thought this was a fun one, and people seem to really enjoy that one. I have a Start Notes one and a couple of other ones in the back. But that is it, you guys. That's it for my cash stuffing video for the week. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching another one of my videos. I really hope you consider subscribing if you're new here, and I will catch you next time because it is your turn to go get it done.